If you haven't yet become a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us and come on back and join the Sunshine and Country family. And if you'd like to know when we upload new material, go ahead and click the bell, and that will give you a notification when we upload. We will be uploading at least once a week a new video, sometimes more often than that, and also some short videos. Our videos will encompass a lot of things. You can check out our channel more for what we're about, and we hope that you will enjoy the content that we put out. We do the best we can. We keep it real. We're down to earth people. We do what we love. We love what we do, and we just want to share it with everyone else. Hopefully they can find something in what we do to help make their life better. We would appreciate it if you would, help us out with that by subscribing, so we can push up the algorithm, get our videos out there where people can start finding out about us and see more of our content, so we can grow as a Sunshine and Country family together. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and have a blessed and sunshiny day. We'll see you later. Today is moving day. Come on. Come on, Sunflower. Had to let the dogs out for a little potty break. Today is moving day. Soon it will be turkey breeding season, and we have to move one of our male turkeys because they'll fight. They'll start fighting more, and plus we want to know who the daddy is of our turkeys so that we can change them out, so that we keep a good healthy stock that are not related. So let me turn you around here and show you what we've done so far. We have this electric fence in here, goes all the way around. Right now we're building up a little house for the goat to go into. We're going to put that pine bedding in there, and we're going to build up some fun things for him to jump around on, and also move one of the male turkeys down here and see how he does. We're going to move Jackson down here first, and if the girls reject Shiloh, then Shiloh will be moved down here. So, and over here we're starting to move our chicken pen around so that we can let some grass grow in these bare areas, let those get reseeded. Hey, Mai. Oh, chicken whisperer. Well, by now you probably know all of our names, but we do have nicknames. So, anyways, we've got the other fencing down, and we're just pulling it in. Look at all this good mulch stuff we're going to have. We can use for the garden too. Just gotta get something to scoop it up. We don't have any fancy farm equipment other than our arms, hands, and maybe a little wagon or some other things, but we just can't afford all that. So a lot of people have tractors. I wish we had one. It sure would make life a lot easier, maybe in the future, but right now we have to do what we have to do. So as you can see, the fence is going to come around here. We had to pull it in. We're going to let all of this that they've dug all the grass up out of fill back in with grass, because there's still grass there, some of it. Probably reseed it with some clovers, things like that. Pull it in, and they get out to free range, so even though they've picked their pen bare, they do get out to free range as much as possible. If we start having issues with predators, we'll have to put them out. Lately we've been having an owl come around, and that's when we know it's time to get the chickens up, put in. But we always have hawks. Some days are better than others. So the chickens are pinned up right now just so we can get the fencing put up. And Sounds like they got scared when I moved that thing. Sorry, girls. So that's our plan for right now. I'll come back and look at my farm helper. Let me zoom in on her. So you get exercise when you live on a farm. So what were you saying earlier when you were laying down?
As soon as I laid down, a vulture showed up.
Gotta be careful what you do when you're out in the country here. Keep your head on a swivel and don't lay down for too long.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, we're gonna start adding the bedding in.
Come on, baby. Doesn't want to go in.
Doesn't want to go in.
But you got it. It's a new home.
Alright, close the back. Let Christian come out. Successfully moved one of our turkeys down here too with the goat. And we trimmed one of his wings to help keep him from jumping over the net. He can still jump up on the house, and that's usually where they sleep. So we fixed the gate on here. Now he's just closing up the other two pieces together. I'm just going to record a little bit of this so you guys can see how we put our fencing back up. We do add some stabilizing posts with them sometimes to help. Like you see how this one's bending here. See how it's bending real bad. What we'll probably do is pull this post up here and pull it over there, tie wrap it, and then the pole will be up straighter. Y'all don't pull it too much. About right there, because see, this one's going to get pulled back by a post. Another post. We can shore it up. I'll shore it up.
Alright.
So all you have to do is just wind it around. That's good enough for now. We'll go back and fix it a little better after we get the fencing up. Basically, they just have spikes in it, depending on what type you buy from. So and I'm pretty sure those of you who've been doing this a while probably figure out what kind of fencing this is, although they've come out with a lot of different brands. When you have a stick stuck in them, like this here, you need to make sure and get the stick out. Usually I'm doing this, my kids are just helping me, but right now they're taking the main lead because I'm trying to video. But this is real life, folks. So my daughter will need to go around and scrape all this stuff up here so that it's not tucked on this fence in here. See all of that? There's actually a stick in here. Because you don't want any of that stuff. Like, pull the fencing up and you don't want any of that stuff on your fencing. Grass or nothing. That'll also cause it not to work as efficiently as it can. If you're having an issue once you get it fixed up and you have it hooked to any post, you might just go around and check and make sure no metal. Like this one here could actually potentially be a problem, but if it touches right here, and this was touching like that, could ground it out. So we got the fencing up, got it pulled in where we can let some new grass grow in. You got the gate put together? Okay, so we had to move the base part over a little bit. I'll show you what that looks like. Right there. They may have a different name for it. That's just what I call it. We had to move it over a little bit. You'll need a grounding post, and what else is there? Tie wraps maybe, and you also have to connect these two cords together, or metal clasp. That lets the current flow from the yellow fencing through the gate green fencing. That he's doing right there. But you want to make sure it doesn't touch anything metal or it'll ground it out. And then this is just the post for opening and closing the gate. It fits over this one. I forget what that post is called, but you can look it up. So moving day is finally complete. The chicken coop is back opened up, and the chickens are all out moving around. We still have some cleaning up to do, but the pen has been brought in further so we can use the other for the goat and the turkey, and also reseed, replant, so they'll have fresh grass in their pen as well as when they're out. Turkey's down here, as well as the goat. He's in there eating his hay. He's got a hay basket hanging up. Well, it's a beautiful day here on the Sunshine and Country Farm. I think the temperature is like in the 50s today. It's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow, or 60s tomorrow, and 70s later this week. I'm gonna walk up here. These are some of our trees. They're still dormant from last year. When they start filling out this year, I'll come back and do a video update to show you how they look. We also have a it's going to take me a while to get that covered without tearing up the sheet. We also have a another 4-in-1 almond tree coming, a goji berry, and about 75 strawberries, because the original owners where they planted it, I think, was a lovely place, but unfortunately it gets a lot of snails and other things, and I just think it'd be better to plant them in a different place. Dogs must be chilling out somewhere. It actually expands out more than this. Look, here goes a crow. We have lots of crows. Right now the crows are fighting. The crows are fighting with the hawk. They were just running them off. So we're happy to have them around. Those don't pick me clean out of my garden. See, there's some more flying off there. But see what the strawberries look like down here. I just think it's we can find a better place If you haven't yet, go check out my ant mound video. See, there's an ant mound right there. I'm fixing to come back and get that with the generic Dawn soap. Let me take you around. Oh, there goes my babies. I take you around here, show you the turkeys that are up here. If they accept this male, then he'll be the daddy of our babies that hatch out this year. We're trying to do it all the natural way, just in case, just so we don't have to rely on power and all that jazz, and to help keep the natural instinct in these heritage turkeys, since we're not trying to high volume it. So just to keep the natural breeding instinct in them. These are all turkey hens. We have 4 turkey hens, hoping to have more this year. And that's the male we chose. And if they accept him, he'll be the daddy this year. So I guess that about sums it up for a moving day on for spring. Separating some of our males from our females, so we know who the daddies are, and we can have a good strong breed of animals that are healthy. There's the sticks again. Every time I go walking around here, I just pick up a stick. When I get back around where I want to add one, I'll just add it in. Kind of gets my exercising in and gets a little chore done at the same time. We are going to be doing a thorough cleaning on our turkey pen, and then sometime in March or maybe April, it just depends, I'm going to be using a preventative treatment wormer on our chickens, turkeys, goat, everybody, except for the dogs. They've already been dewormed. Find it's better to prevent it than waiting till it gets really bad. Because we've had animals before, and when they get wormy, it's hard to get rid of the worms. It costs you more money. Whereas if you do it before then, don't let them get wormy or parasites or mites, you keep it down, you don't have so much issues. Look at how beautiful these flowers are. Early spring. Sand Mountain Sam predicted. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed this animal moving day. Signing out for Sunshine and Country.